Hello, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all to Santalini's fall special, in which Santalini is going to nothing more. Let me bring in Sabrina. She's one of our invited guests. We're all ready. 1 minute, and also with Jordan Adler. Just 1 minute. Let me get him. Let me. And we'll also get Jordan Adler right here also. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Hey.
Hello, Sabrina, one of my favorite rockers. I was about ready to introduce our guest host.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan?
Jordan's going to be in the program too, but I also have two other guest hosts. Dr. Rob.
Oh, yes, right. And Santalini?
Santalini, yes. He came from the North Pole to see you and everything. So I was going to get rid of the introduction. Hello, everybody. But again, welcome one, welcome all. This is his fall special. He wanted to do a fall special with everybody. Fall meaning Halloween, because we're in the Halloween season. Thanksgiving. You have Thanksgiving in Canada, and we have Thanksgiving in America. And last but not least, Christmas. One of Santalini's favorite. So we're just getting the show started right now. Everybody, welcome to Santalini's fall special, which is Halloween, Thanksgiving for Canada and the United States, and also for the rest of the world too.
Yeah.
And also Christmas. We can't forget Christmas. Oh yes, we cannot forget Christmas. And of course, we have to bring in Santalini, but first, 1 minute. One minute. I'm coming in. Hello, Dr. Rob here, and we're going to get started. I'm here to introduce the one, the only, one of the greatest hosts who's gone from the North Pole to the South Pole, from Siberia to the West Ends, of Vancouver and beyond, even and has his place in the North Pole, and is the brother of Santa Claus, none other than Santalini. Let's take it away with Santalini. Yay! Okay, give me the introduction, Santalini. No, I'm coming in right now. Dr. Rob, get my conga ready. Get my humor ready. Oh yes, the one, the only, Santalini. No, you got my clothes wrong. Oh, you got them all wrong, Dr. Rob. I'm gonna have to go back to making your house calls. Yes. Oh yes. Let's see if we've got everything right here. Oh yes. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. New Year. Oh yes. The one, the only, Santalini. Nothing can be thrown or Johnny Carson. None other than Santalini. Where's Jordan? Where's Jordan?
Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, Sabrina. So what am I thinking? I had to end up come from the North Pole to come here to see my favorite rock and roll star. I heard that you were making a movie. The movie was called 1 minute. Dr. Rob, I'm trying to read what my classes. Yeah. Psychostressor 2. You're doing Psychostressor 2. You were doing Psychostressor 2.
Psycho-Stalker 2, yeah.
Psychostressor 2 with Legos. So we're glad that you've also debuted it as an actor. What was your role in this great movie, which I saw in the North Pole.
So I played. So I played me, the rock star. I played Cassie Summers, Jordan's wife, and I played Catwoman.
I love Catwoman. You're the best Catwoman. I've seen others, but you're the greatest. Ho, 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 ho. We're going to be giving you big gifts. Photos of Santalini doing yoga. Santalini way. Tell me what more about the film. What was the film about?
Film was about. It's a mystery. It's like a detective kind of film. Actually, my character, Cassie Summers, has a dirty secret dark secret, sorry, not dirty secret.
Don't worry.
Dark secret that comes out and causes problems that the rookies have to solve. So I guess I am the problem in the movie.
How can you be the problem in the movie?
Because I caused the problem with some dark secrets that came out.
Oh. Oh.
We should bring Jordan on. He can explain more.
You're not in my naughty list. I can tell you that. Bring in Jordan. Let me see if I can bring in Jordan. I always had a problem with these contraptions.
Okay, Jordan, try to invite yourself in.
Right here. Let me see. Jordan. Let's do a threesome. 1, 2, 3. How, how, how.
He said he invited himself in.
I just pressed the
Okay, there we go.
Hi.
I am the guest host of Santalini.
Well, welcome to Santalini.
It is called
Santalini.
Thanksgiving in Canada and America, and also Christmas.
I see.
A big vacation. And then I gave my humble servant, Dr. Rob, a vacation. I gave him enough food to eat somewhere. I think he went outside to eat someplace like a steak and shake or something. Okay, George, this is directed the film.
Oh God,
Sabrina's already my nice list. We're gonna give her my nice list too. Don't worry, you're my nice list too.
All right. That's good.
Who was the film you directed a film called 1 minute, let me get Dr. Robbie. I get him here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back in action.
The fight of the two
Hey, Miss Bisbit.
Oh yes. I can't read without my glasses. These are my Ray-Bans, but they don't work that well. Okay, Jordan, you're the director of the Psycho Stalker Lego film, right?
Yep. Yes.
What was the inspiration for the Psycho Stalker film?
Well, it's actually based off a true story that happened to me when I was 14 years old. I was actually sexually harassed by a 40-year-old, which was named Tina, who is the main stalker in this film next to Cassie Summers, and yeah, so I wanted some kind of closure from that, and so I made the movie. I made part 1, and then this was part 2, and there's gonna be part 3 next year. So yeah, and I think that the part 3 is gonna be like the ending of everything.
Yeah. And how was it? How was it that you managed to choose Sabrina for the part of the Catwoman, the rocker, the stalker?
Well, she came to the virtual casting call, and I had her in my mind that I want her to be in the movie. So I said, you can play yourself, but I want you to to audition for Catwoman and Cassie Summers too. So that's what she did, and she nailed the Catwoman. Like I couldn't find no one better than her. You know?
Oh, for Catwoman?
Yeah, you was so good as Catwoman.
Well, of course he was good. I saw the first and second part of the film before bringing you to my Santorini fall special.
I'm not dead yet. Meow.
No.
Yeah.
It goes like this.
The
I'm
best
not dead
Catwoman.
yet.
She goes to the best rocker.
Yeah.
Sabrina
I'm not dead
makes
yet.
the
Meow.
the best Catwoman. And she's also a great actress. She deserves an Academy Award. But
Yes,
you're
yes, you should.
going to be doing the Santorini Award because nobody pays attention to the Oscars.
I think Catwoman deserves an award.
Yeah,
So,
Catwoman does.
we're
Yeah.
making the Santorini Award. Get that down, Dr. Rob. Write it down. 2022 Santorini Award. Remember, we're going to be doing the Santorini Award for Rob.
Where's Rob at? Bring back Rob.
He's having hamburgers right now. I'm just here doing the show because I want to do the show for the first time. But you want to see Dr. Rob?
Sure.
Okay, I'll bring him. I'll bring him. Oh. Okay, Dr. Rob. It was me too. They want to see you.
I interviewed Jordan too. Amazing energy. Oh, thanks, Fizbit. Appreciate that.
I see you. Okay, I'm getting ready. Oh, yes.
Yay.
Yes. Hi, I'm Dr. Rob here.
You're back.
Santolini is a very great character. I love working with Santolini, but he's very demanding.
Yeah.
I'm already working on the Santolini Award while I was just quaffing one hamburger. Steak and steak. Okay, I was just wanted to say that I wanted to congratulate you, Jordan, for doing such a great film with
Thank
the
you.
Legos.
Thank you.
It was very well done.
Yeah. Part 3 as well. Well, you
Yeah.
really did it. And Sabrina, you really nailed it as Catwoman. You nailed it as yourself, and you also nailed it as a stalker, being the cause of the problem. Even though already Santolini has you in his good list, and he also has Jordan in his good list. Both of you the Santolini Awards.
Huh.
His alternative to the Oscars, Goyas, you name it, you have it.
Yeah.
Canada has an Oscar, I think. You have an Oscar or a Goya Award, I think.
No, it's all in the States.
Okay, yeah. Santolini Awards are an alternative to the Oscars and to the Goyas in the Spanish-speaking world and to the Cassandra Awards of the Dominican Republic. Because the awards have been stinking like crazy.
Yes.
And with films like you've been doing, you have really given filmmaking a really great honor. And Sabrina, in addition to being a rocker, you've been an actress. Has there been any other people in this?
Yes.
Film?
Has there been?
This is a question for both of you. Has any of you, have you had any other characters in the film? And actors?
What?
Hello? Were there any other characters or actors in the film?
Yes.
Yes.
Plenty.
Yeah, there's like 12. A lot more than the first one. And there's only 5 in the first one.
Oh.
But
and how were you able to make all of the Lego sets for the first part and the second part of the film?
Oh, he's wondering how you put the Legos together.
All of that, because I have a whole lot of Legos in my garage. At the time when I filmed the first movie, I had all the Legos in my garage. But for this, cause it was pretty hard for the first one because I had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning because it was nice and cool outside, and I got a lot done. I worked on it for 5 hours each day, and I got the filming done before I got the voices for it. But for this one, we changed the guest room into the Lego room, so I have a whole whole new Lego studio where I can, you know, create movies and build, and I'm trying to organize all the parts right now to get everything ready for the next movie because I'm gonna be building a lot more sets for the next movie. So I'm getting everything set up for that. So yeah, it took like about 2 months to build all the sets. I already had some sets already built and made. With my help, with my good friend John, is one of the producers of the movie and the script writer. He helped me create some of the sets, and yeah, that was probably the hardest. The hardest part was the building. The editing took like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, and I already had done like 2 or 3 weeks before it was going to be released. So yeah, I mean, it's usually hard to find people to actually do the voices. So I was actually surprised that Sabrina wanted to be in the movie. Okay, it'd be her first time actually, acting in something like this. So actually, we had Mikhail Tober, who was the lead role in this movie. She played Officer Miranda Honey, and that was her first actual legit film that she was in. So it was good to have her in it, and everybody did a great job. Everybody loved Sally Rose. Michelle Russo did a great job as her. Uh, I think my acting skills were like off the chain in this one, and not so much in the first one. My acting skills wasn't that good in the first one, but I think once I got into the groove of things, my acting skills were pretty good in this one. So I think overall it turned out to be a really great movie, and it's a full success because everybody is watching it. So it's
And
doing
I
good.
and I talked about it on the mainstream station as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Robinson, I'm very happy with what you've been doing. You've been doing a really, really great performance.
Thank
And
you.
even Leoso, our boss, has seen the film and he's loved it. This has been one of the biggest films. Let me bring him in. Guess what?
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
How many kittens you got over there?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Santolini is already taking the rest. He's having an eggnog shake.
You can have all of that.
Dr. Rob, I gave him my nice pina colada mixed with the eggnog. Okay.
Oh God.
But now going back to the thing, I wanted to congratulate you, Jordan, for such a great film.
Thank you.
Never have we seen such a film in today's world. You have really taken Lego to the next level. And the first part, I'm just really crazy. I'm just really crazy to see the third part.
It's gonna be crazy.
And I'm hoping to be in it as well.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
Sabrina,
Catwoman.
Sabrina, maybe you'll be in the film, but you probably already earned a nomination in the Santolini Awards for 2022, along with Jordan, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Singer.
Aww.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
My blog also has an award for films as well, so you're really going to be gaining an award. You're going to be probably gaining an award with this film because this never film such a nation. This is something that has been lacking in today's world.
Yeah.
You don't see it anywhere.
Some people take that for granted because they don't see all the hard work that goes through these films. Like I grew up watching Wallace and Gromit. It was stop motion animation. I remember watching all of them. Like I watched all the behind the scenes videos, of all those films, and I'm like, man, I want to do that someday. So I thought about doing that at first, and yeah, here I am. I'm doing it. Yeah.
No, you're more than doing it. You are making cinematographic history. I hope that my English was well pronounced with the word cinematographic.
Yes.
I'm Do not take it personally. I don't want Sabrina to take this personally because I love both of you. But your Lego films remind me of many of the films that were filmed in Great Britain during their golden era, especially the Monty Python series Life of Brian, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You're up in those leagues. And also you're in the same league with Ringo Starr's Caveman. I don't know if you remember Ringo Starr's Caveman.
Nope.
I saw
That's
Ringo
before
Starr.
my time.
Well, I was in my first youth. I'm going to be turning 60 in March, which means that both of you are invited. If you do third part for March 2022, you're also going to be invited. Regardless, you're invited next year, even to my birthday.
No.
But I'm going to make this short about Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr was the Beatles. We already know about his history of the Beatles. And after the Beatles broke up,
yes.
he recorded his own music, like Oh My My. I use Oh My My instead of Oh My God. I love Oh My My. Oh My My. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
He was also a comedian.
Yes.
He starred in many films that never received the proper credit. There was one film that I put this Lego film the same level as Ringo Starr's film. Ringo Starr did a film with Benny Hill. And in this film, they were going around in circles looking for a house, and the house was right there in front of them. With Benny Hill saying, "Are we there?" And Ringo Starr saying, "I don't know." And I died laughing with it. And then later on, that was in the 70s. And Ringo Starr in the 80s made a film called Caveman. I saw the film when I was living in Venezuela, when Venezuela was Venezuela. I'm not going to go into the details of who went out with me or anything. But I am going to say that I saw the film with one of my best friends. She and I went to see it, and we died laughing. And he was doing an imitation of the prehistoric age without the Flintstones. Even invented a whole new language, and you had the subtitles. Of course, in Venezuela, during those times of freedom and democracy, the subtitles were like XXX. In other words, the Spanish translation, you died laughing. But it was actually language that he himself invented. And his co-star, Barbara Bach, was also in the film. That's where they met and got married. But but the film itself became a classic, although nobody gave it high marks. With your two films of the Lego, of Psycho Stalker, Two Dark Sides, I'm not only giving you the credit, I'm saying that this film is destined to be one of the classics of the 21st century. Long after we're out of this earth and elsewhere, you're destined to be a classic. And Sabrina, you have established yourself not just as one of the greatest rockers of the 21st century. You have established yourself as one of the greatest actresses.
To play Catwoman.
Meow.
You're now on the biggest list of Catwoman, along with Julie Newmar. No relation to the Neymar who plays soccer. Or Julie Newman, that's the right word. Or Eartha Kitt. You're now in the same league as them. Even more, given the fact that you're the Catwoman of the 21st century. In other words, nobody can ever replace you.
Nobody can replace Catwoman.
Now you have to do a Catwoman with the Green Day costume.
She gets a whole custom makeover.
Yes.
No, you don't need a makeover. You're really beautiful, Sabrina. You're one of the greatest. And that you're able to do rock and do acting, you're going to be going places. And even if you're not going places mainstream, but you are going places mainstream, because not only rock and roll is living, but your acting is also living too. And you're going to be very well remembered in Canada and all over the world. Just like right now, this show is being remembered all over the world, even in Spain and Cuba, where my family is from.
Aww.
So you really, really did a really great film, and so did Jordan.
Thank you.
And what more could I say? except that you're really, 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 really great. In addition to giving me the theme about what happened, and now you have it in YouTube, but you have it in other areas, so that other people can see it.
Well, it's
You
on
have it in other-
YouTube. It's on YouTube, and I guess if people can actually have their own little watch party, if they use like Rave, use like the Rave app, they can actually watch YouTube videos together and have their own watch parties and watch Psycho Stalker 2 together with their friends and family, which I think that's a pretty cool thing.
No, we're going to be
That's-
having, when you have the third part, we're going to be having a big pool party with the first, second, and third part watching it. If not, we're going to be having a
all right.
party. We're going to be having a porch party, first, second, and third part. Santolini says he's attending, and also Dr. Rob will be attending. Plus, all of our friends will be attending too.
That would
Nice.
be
Like
great. Yeah.
one of those pool parties or couch parties like during Christmas. And
Have
then we're
us
going
on
to be
and we'll watch it.
this is really great classic, and I'm very glad for both of you.
Thank you.
Will the
Thank you.
next film include Sabrina singing some of her hits, or even inventing new hits through a Psycho Stalker? She plays herself as a singer. She plays Catwoman, Casey Summers, and herself.
Well, I am
In the
playing
sequel-
myself in the movie, but if I am myself in the third one, maybe depending on what line fits the storyline of the song.
Yeah.
But I could sing a part and make it, I could make up a song, a line for the movie just for fun too. So we can always do that. But if it fits,
Yeah, of course.
we will see what happens when the time comes. Maybe,
Yes. Maybe.
maybe. But that's a good idea. We could think
Yeah.
of that. If
Yeah.
it fits, if it fits, if it
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah. If it fits.
It's an idea. It's an idea that I'm like. It's a hypothesis. It could work. It could work.
We're trying to fit in Cassie Summers in the script right now, and that's been really hard. Because,
And how about Catwoman?
well, yeah, she went to
We
jail
have to,
too.
we have
Yeah,
to have
so
Catwoman singing. We have to have Catwoman also singing.
they're singing. Oh, that'd be so
Meow,
new.
meow, 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 meow,
Yeah.
meow, meow.
I'll give you two examples of Catwoman singing. As Santolini once heard Eartha Kitt. Santolini has a collection of along with his brother Santa Claus.
Now that would
And
be a
Santolini
classic
heard
for sure.
sing Sandy Baby, and he thought that Eartha Kitt was singing about him.
I think Cassie Summers and Catwoman should have a singing contest
At the end,
at the end. It'll be like the same person singing to each other.
during the credits.
We could have that. That was the first part. The second part was in Spain during the 1960s. Spain during the 1960s was not a democracy. Didn't have a. It was sort of like a military government, let's just say. But in spite of the military government, they called it a kingdom without a king. But I'm not going to enter into that detail. What I'm going to enter into is that during the 60s, there was this rock group that started their songs like cats. I myself have this album, and I died laughing. They did their version of Bonnie and Clyde. Meow, 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 meow. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. They did that. I've not recovered from it.
I can try to get my cat to meow and record it. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
I don't know if they could include a cat in the lake.
Billy in there.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. I'm not the director of the film.
No, but these ideas are good to think
Yeah.
about.
They're really good. I've been wanting to get Sabrina's music in there somehow, but like with I did have like Timmy Serpent, his music on there in the credits, and then I had Audrey Callahan, and we had like copyright issues with Audrey's song, I just played like 10 seconds of it, and YouTube had fit about it, so we finally got that copyright claim out of the way. And so that's all taken care of. So hopefully I'll have Sabrina's music in and she won't copyright me.
I
You know?
shouldn't because I've had people use my song online before and they didn't have problems.
Okay.
I should not have problems, but
I don't think I'll have problems with you actually singing it. Like if you like
me
make up a
actually singing it
if
is
you
different than playing the audio.
like if you make it, oh, it'll be audio. But if you make it, like, if you make up a song for the movie, then it probably won't. It probably won't get claimed.
No, because I'm making it up on the spot.
Yeah,
All right, song
yeah.
time.
Yeah, these
So
are
yeah.
the ideas. I'm like jumping around. I'm not the director. I'm more likely a host of a blog, Instagram TV show. I'm just leaving that to, I'm just giving these ideas to Jordan and see, let's just say, transferring the ideas.
You know what? I don't think no one realizes how much time it goes through one of these films, because it took over 6,000 frames. You know, frames are
Wow.
picture frames. You know, so I did I stopped the camera and then filmed, and then stopped the camera and then filmed. So I did that for 6,000 times.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I actually copy and paste some of those
Yeah, but
because
that's a lot of
yeah.
stopping and
Uh,
filming and stopping and filming.
Yeah, it's supposed to be all stop motion, but I made it
Yeah.
into it being still frame when
So
the picture when the characters talk.
so you mean every movement in the film was a like fix it picture, fix it picture. So as it's
Yeah,
moving, it's so that's how you did it.
yeah, that was stop motion.
That's amazing.
Some of the scenes that was moving, that was all stop motion.
Wow.
I did that with my hand, you know. Um,
Wow.
yeah,
Talent. I say you've got talent to do that.
it's a lot better
Wow.
than than my older films, from like 10 years ago. Uh,
Well, as you
I
do
use
it,
my hand
you
without.
grow. Mm.
Yeah.
Rena, Jordan here is a genius. We don't have genius like this in the 21st century. I'm here
We
doing
don't
a
have
mix.
geniuses. That's right.
We're doing a Santolini special, and in addition to doing our fall special, we're having like a meeting of minds during in this great season. And you, Sabrina, you like Jordan are also genius.
Really?
You have resurrected the rock music as it should be.
Oh.
You, like many other artists, you're in the same league as many independent artists who have revived rock music when many people thought it was dead. And now you've become an actress. Great. It's really great. You've really broken through, and you've also revived a dying film industry.
Oh.
But let's
I
face
think
it.
so.
Let's face it. Many people are going to independence. Nobody's going to Oscars. And in the Spanish-speaking world, the Goyas of Spain, the Goya Awards of Spain, nobody pays attention to them. Dominican Republic, the Cassandra Awards, nobody pays attention to them either.
Mm-hmm.
And the awards we have here in Miami for the Spanish-speaking community, Premio Lo Nuestro, doesn't make any waves. But the independents, like both of you, have been making waves. Even Dr. Rob has been making waves. Dr. Rob appeared in 2 videos by Midnight Kahuna. Midnight Kahuna, you have to meet him one day. When you come to, when all of this blows over, and you come to Florida, you have to meet Midnight Kahuna. The guy is a real rocker, but he's also a comedian. Dr. Rob has appeared in his film Once the Beauty, Now the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And on the process, almost got pulverized by a model. The model had a crush on him, and he felt like it was fun.
Wow.
But that's another issue. Midnight Kahuna also has that same talent and same genius as both of them. He is known as the Elvis Presley of Miami, Florida. And it's not because of the gyration or anything. He doesn't gyrate. He just simply has the films, the songs, and they turn into gold. I'm gonna send you the YouTube. I don't know if I sent it to Sabrina, but I'm gonna send it to you,
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay.
But both of you are really, both of you are geniuses, and you have to come up with more of these Lego films, and maybe more films that actually challenge the mind and challenge the people to think and get more creative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there are actually multiple ways that people can make stop motion movies. You can
Mm-hmm.
use your phone, you can use a camera, you can use anything. I can use this gum, not sponsored by the way, but I can use this gum and make it into a little movie. Like
Mm-hmm.
take all the take like all the pieces from the gum and just make them dance or like make them walk.
Oh yeah, of course.
Then it put them all back in the thing, and it'd be a whole like extra long-lasting flavor sprint stop motion. People use all kinds of stuff for stop motion. So
Mm-hmm.
there are multiple ways where people can make movies, and people should use Lego for
Mm-hmm.
movies.
Yeah, but you took it to an art form. I've seen Lego movies also, but you've taken it to an art form.
Yeah.
You've gone much more than any other people who would have done a Lego film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not joking. I'm not saying this to make anybody feel better. I'm just telling you the truth because I saw the both parts. And I'm definitely going to be seeing the third part.
Me
Cool.
too. Me too.
Thank you.
And I'm hopefully gonna be in it.
And
Yes.
I'm probably going to be doing the three parts. Seeing them, not the first two that were already made, but I'm not going to be participating. But I'm going to be seeing the three parts with my pool party and my couch potato party here, complete with the eggnog.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
And enjoy it because
Appreciate
never
that.
have I seen a movie.
I mean,
Really?
if you watch 1, 2, and 3, it should all make sense when you
Mm-hmm.
watch it. So that's the good part.
And I'm also glad that you were able to use this film to provide closure.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't keep my life private. I like to make it public as much as possible because that's how I interact with my listeners and fans and viewers. I just get raw and genuine and authentic.
Mm-hmm.
I think sharing my story that happened to me when I was 14 makes me feel more authentic and raw, and it's something that people need to be aware of. It could happen to anyone, and it happened to me, and I just wanted to make it into a movie. That way, it'll give me closure, and it hasn't affected me since. Like, I did went to counseling for it. I was paranoid about it after it happened, but I never got that closure. And with Psycho Stalker and Psycho Stalker 2 and Psycho Stalker 3, it'll give me more closure as it goes. And this next movie is going to be a lot bigger and longer than the second one. So, yeah.
And we're going to be seeing it in the near future. Are you thinking about placing this like the DVD and selling it via the internet, like eBay or Amazon?
I don't want to get
Or
sued
by your own webpage? Or by your own webpage?
I don't want to get sued by Lego, so I might just make it like have like maybe under the table. Whoever wants a copy can have a copy, and I'll mail it to them. I have like maybe 20 blank DVDs over there that I can make into a DVD. I actually have the first movie on DVD. I did that when it first came out, and so I'll probably do it for this one and the third one, or put all of them on one DVD. We'll see. But yeah, that is a great idea, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
I'm glad that Sabrina. I love her music. I love her music, and I also love her acting.
Me too.
Well, that was my first time acting as well, me as myself and as two other characters, and acting in a different way and with my voice, changing it for the character. It was fun. It was fun, and I hope to be in the next movie.
How was the process for that, Sabrina? Like, how did you come up with doing three voices all in the same time?
I asked you how I should sound.
Yeah, you did.
You remember?
Let's see if I can-
But for
I'm gonna see.
Catwoman, I watched a video of Catwoman in Batman to know exactly how her voice sounded, and I'm like, oh my God, it sounds sexy and
That's why I told you. Just be
giggly
sexy.
and yeah. So I was sexy.
Sabrina,
And she definitely showed it.
Sabrina, you're in the film. You were sexy. You were and you are sexy.
As Cassie Summers, as Cassie
That's
Summers
not.
and
That
Catwoman.
lady just told it to me that he
Cassie
said that.
Summers is opposite.
I mean, hey, we had a nude scene together.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, we could. I could
very.
do. If you record a DVD, I could see. I could send you my address, and you could send me the DVD.
yeah, if I make it, yeah.
I could send you the DVD, and Sabrina could send me something. Now I don't know, and okay, but I have some Canadian dollars and American dollars, but I'm also thinking maybe I could send some souvenirs from Florida.
Okay, sure.
If you don't mind. If not, I'm gonna say I could try to send money and you could convert it. If you have
Yeah,
if you have a web,
I'm not
how we
sure
can do
how I'm
that.
gonna get DVD to Sabrina, but we'll see.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you my address, and maybe both of you can leave me your address, and then we'll see what we can do
All right, sounds
concerning
good.
the DVD. It will probably be like for January or something for my birthday.
Of course, because it's getting close to Christmas and people are mailing things, and it's gonna be hard to get things around. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's very hard. Recently, Recently, I bought some made in USA jeans and T-shirts for Christmas, and it was very difficult getting it shipped even inside America.
Wow, it's that busy.
Yeah, and we're talking about. I was talking about a company called All American Clothing Company in Texas Jeans,
Mm.
and I'm wearing the clothes right now. I'm wearing it, and it was very difficult. I was thinking maybe this will probably be like Three Kings or my birthday, because there's one tradition that I have continued in Christmas. I know that in Canada and in Canada there's Boxing Day, and then everybody goes back to normal. And in America, most people after the day after Christmas, everybody is like New Year's, and then everybody goes to Valentine's Day and to Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We in the Spanish-speaking community, Spain and Cuba especially. My wife is from Puerto Rico. She also continues it a lot. We continue Christmas until January 7th. That's where you got the 12 days of Christmas.
Ah.
Oh, that makes sense.
You got the 12 days of Christmas because for us, Christmas starts on December 25th and it ends on January 7th. Although certain countries like Puerto Rico and Venezuela love to extend it until maybe mid-January.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's probably why
actually,
people leave their Christmas trees up until after the New Year.
in my case, I give myself the gifts for Christmas, and I give myself the gifts on January 7th, which is the day of the Three Kings.
Mm-hmm.
So when Santalini leaves, and I have to cry when he leaves. When I see him, it's like I'm very happy. When he leaves, I'm like very sad. But after that, I get the Three Kings. Then the Three Kings come in and give their gifts, and the gifts are like blue jeans, t-shirts from the All American Clothing Company. And of course, my birthday, everything pans out because after the Christmas, on January 7th, we have the same Valentine's Day, and then the birthday, four for the price of one.
There you go.
We'll probably be exchanging the gifts, or we'll do that after you finish with the third part. but I do want to congratulate you. And I want to tell my viewers, please, if you have the chance, please see Psycho Stalker 2, Dark Sides of with the Lego caricature with Sabrina Fallah as the main actress playing none other than Catwoman, Casey Summers, and of course herself. And also, please see the first part so you'll understand what the second part is all about.
Yes. And I actually made a playlist on the YouTube channel. It just says Psycho Stalker franchise, and it has all the movies in there.
And then, of course, I'm asking everybody to see the third part, because if you see the first part and the second part, but don't see the third part, you're not going to understand the whole film. You have to understand the whole thing that is going on.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is the rest. And I do want to thank both of you for coming in. I'm going to be saying goodbye to my fans here, but after I finish filming, this is not only going to be on Instagram TV, but it's also going to be on YouTube.
Awesome.
Plus, it's going to be on another platform. I'm using other platforms like Gab and BitChute and Brighteon. BitChute, I think, is from England. Gab is from Pennsylvania. And I'm not aware of anything with these platforms, but I'm using them because just in case YouTube doesn't have it, I have the other ones until I can finally invent my own platform.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Your own little network.
This is a great film, and I recommend it. And this way, we could also see Sabrina debut as the actress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still have your CD. I still have your CDs, Sabrina, and I still listen to your music.
Yeah, me too.
I still listen to all of your music. In addition to listening to your music and having your CDs, I also have the. I also still remember the interviews that we brought in Santalini and Dr. Rob. Hey, Santalini, lay off the 10 to 8 knob. And Dr. Rob, lay off the 10 to colada.
No more. No mas.
They're really getting the eggnog. Of course, I do it without alcohol.
Yeah.
I do it without alcohol, but it's very fast. In the case, they do a lot. If I really wanted to do it, I would have probably brought in a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
but
cool.
they're really having to feel. No, don't give it, Sanalina. Don't give that to the reindeers, and don't feed the Honda with the eggnog. You feed it.
There's reindeer in Florida.
I don't know about Santa Claus, Santalini in the North Pole.
North Pole.
Both of them are in the North Pole. The thing is that Santalini has been making a lot of waves. And Dr. Rob,
transporter.
Dr. Rob doesn't do is not the reindeer or Rudolph. Santa has Rudolph and the reindeer. Santalini has Dr. Rob and the magic flying Honda, which doesn't operate on eggnog. Don't put any eggnog in the Honda.
No more. No mas.
No more.
So I do want to thank both of you for coming in. For me, it was a pleasure and an honor having you.
Yes.
My public, please see Psycho Stalker, first and second part. See Sabrina act, and then go to the third part. This is a film that you cannot miss. If you miss this film, if you don't get it in YouTube or get it in other platforms, and you miss it, you're going to be kicking yourself on the head for not watching.
Exactly.
Classic.
Yes.
This is a classic.
Yes.
So
thank you.
And remember, peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. Don't hang up on me because I'm going to say goodbye separately to both of you. I'm saying goodbye to my public.
Cool.
Peace in, peace out, peace everywhere, all around the world. And happy Halloween. And for those who don't believe in Halloween because they think it's something like suspicious or superstitious, happy Farmer's Day and happy day of doing vegetables and fruits and everything. For Thanksgiving, for our listeners in Canada and America, happy Thanksgiving. For Miami, the rest of North America, Alaska, Canada, and the United States and other areas who celebrate Thanksgiving. because Thanksgiving is universal. And Merry Christmas to the rest of the world. Feliz Navidad. Joyeux Noel. And Frohe Weihnachten. And remember, have a rock and roll Christmas.
Yeah.
With Green Day, Rod Stewart, the Monkees, the Beatles, Sabrina Fallah, Instant Karma, Midnight Kahuna, Elvis Presley, and also have a great Christmas with the films by that great genius, Jordan Adler.
Hey, it's me.
Jordan who?
Jordan.
Until next time. Not you yet. I want to thank both of you for coming in.
Thank
It was
you.
great. It was great having both of you here. And I loved it. I hope one day to repeat the experience.
Yes, I would love to. Thanks for having us. This was a great
I
interview.
hope,
Yeah, this
and
was really good.
for me, it was a pleasure and an honor having both of you. I've already interviewed Sabrina 2 times. No, actually, we did 3 times the interview. This is the 3rd time. The other 2 times was Dr. Rob and Santalini.
Santalini.
No, not Lini, it's Santalini.
Santalini.
He's not Santa Claus, he's Santalini.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santalini.
I'll never get it right.
Santalini is also, he makes his own cooking shows. He took his cooking, yes,
Santalini.
copied his cooking show from an Adventist TV show. My wife loves to see Adventist TV, but there's this Adventist TV program in which they have a cooking show in which the pastor's wife breaks all the ninjas in the process of cooking.
Wow.
Yeah, in these episodes, she has already broken about 20 ninjas, and those things are really difficult to break.
Yeah.
And Santalini has been making his pina coladas with eggnog and making his coffee milkshakes and chocolate milkshakes, and really, really living life to the fullest.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And Dr. Rob has been also making his eggnog shakes too. Of course, he has a little bit of vodka in the process, but sometimes he doesn't. We've had to remove all of the vodka and all of the alcohol. After all, you can't drink on not only in the streets but also in the sky. That's all I could say. Just want to thank both of you. I do have one gift for you. I don't know if Sabrina received it, but if she didn't, I'll give it to her again. But Jordan is going to definitely get this gift. This is a symbol of our blog. This is done by the famous Cuban artist Reynold de Cuba. He is the mixture of Rembrandt, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Goya, Rubens,
That's
and
lit.
Hans Holbein. And he's even done many arrangements of many classical paintings, especially the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
He did the
that's
Mona
most
Lisa.
famous.
He also did the Anatomy of Dr. Tulip in his way. He made it into a reality like in Cuba. And got a lot of rave reviews in the process. And he made this caricature, which I give to everyone. I'm giving it to you as well. If you ever go to Cuba, ask for Reynold de Cuba, and he will gladly give you a caricature.
All right.
The rest is the rest.
Might be
And-
a language barrier there.
Don't worry. There are people who speak English there too, so
Oh, okay.
if either that or they'll get you an interpreter. And when you ever come to Miami, we're going to be welcoming you with open arms here and in the Florida Keys.
Well, I've been to Florida, but but I was like 8 years old. That's
A lot. When was the last time you were in Florida, Jordan?
I was 8 years old, so that was like 2004, 2003. Yeah, 2004-ish, something like that. Yeah, we went to we went to Disney World. We went to Give the Kids World Village. We went to Hooters.
Oh, jeez.
we
Hooters at
went.
a young age.
Yeah, I saw my first
Hooters at
tits,
a young
and
age.
that was
Oh.
insane. It was really insane. You should,
Don't
you
worry.
should, you should have saw my mouth. I was like that. I was like this.
Don't worry. Hooters hasn't changed much.
Nope.
But Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the Florida Keys has changed a lot. They're even rock festivals for Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's to perform. And we have a lot of artists, 3RG Miami, Midnight Kahuna, Instant Karma. There's another punk rock group called Level the Planet in Tampa. Level the Planet, it makes Peter Frampton look like a choir boy. That's how much, yes. Really, they're really, really, really intense. And also, Level the Planet also makes this look like choir boys too. So that much you could say. And the Bloody Jump Band makes it even worse. With really, really, really great music. So you're in good company. And of course, there's always going to be the Hooters. I was there
Yes.
I was there about 3 years ago in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, they actually asked me to take some of the photos since I'm really, really well known in my blog. Many of the Hooter models gave me their cell phones so I could take photos of them modeling. Of course, they did it in their cell phones. They kept the cell phones and they modeled it after themselves, but they gave me the credit.
Oh, how sweet.
So,
That's good.
you better give me the credit. Oh, we're going to give you the credit. And they did give me the credit. But they were very
I bet you loved it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say. Of course, I'm in my late 50s.
Yeah, of course.
What more can we say?
Right.
Again, I do want to thank both of you. It's a pleasure and an honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you're
I agree.
more than welcome to come into our show.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's all I could say.
It was great.
Right now, I'm going to process everything, and I'm going to have it on YouTube and my other platforms.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having
Me
us.
and Sabrina, keep on acting and keep on doing those films.
Peace out.
Peace in, peace out, and peace everywhere. Santellini had just said goodbye, and so did Dr. Rob. I think they're gonna have to stay the night here. They probably plastered themselves with too much tape.
Yeah, they're passed out.
So let's see. You take it easy. And thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.